Dobry. It still feels strange consuming material like this, so you say this is what you call flavor? I definitely don't dislike it, but how to put this? I believe the word you use for this is delicious. It's certainly increasing my happiness by quite a lot. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I didn't even know Keep updated the raniment materials like this. I have no proof for this, but I think these new materials must have come into being after the System Grail War began. Keep has a master and servant of their own. They are the ones making these materials. According to my calculations, it is very likely their influence caused this change. What do you think? Yeah, that could be it. Hey, have there been any other changes in the world? Even just ones you have heard rumors about? Well, in terms of clear, unmistakable changes, the only other one that comes to mind is that builds type Bs have been generally sluggish lately. Build, that's the area we think Caster is in. The cruel guy who tormented our type Rs and stole their raniment. I wonder if this means he's treating his own build AIs the same way. Now never mind, there's no point in worrying over much about other areas' AIs. We have our own work to focus on. First we need to replenish our own supply of raniment, and we will have to keep an eye out for Caster while we do it, and the other servants too, even more than we have been. I mean, the raniment we get from these meals is important too, but if we are going to have any hope of putting up a decent fight, we will need a lot more. Not only that, we need to replenish our supply faster than the other masters and servants can replenish theirs. Co to za jumpscare? Kurna. Can we really go faster than someone willing to do that? O, musimy wprowadzić manewr amerykański i odpalić wyższe cła. So, we are just going to have to do this the best we can. That said, you probably don't know what that entails, so come with me when you are done eating. I will show you what it really takes to do the kinds of things repair does. Sounds good? Oh, hi Berserker, what's up? Hey, that's mine! I mean, I already got the raniment I need, so I guess it's okay, but I was looking forward to savoring the last one. What's the big idea? I thought you said you weren't gonna eat. Buzz off, I just felt like it, okay? You can't fight on an empty stomach. Besides, the food's not responsible for who cooked it. Like they say, waste not, want not. I'm going to win this time, I have to, no matter what it takes. And to do that, I'm going to need all the strength I can get. I refuse to lose to that cowardly bastard again. That wasn't nearly enough. But there's only so much we can get from it in. Come on, we need to get our hands on more animant stuff. Why are you so fired up all of a sudden? You are kind of freaking me out. Well, I guess it's okay. We must have finally gotten through to him. Yes, I'm sure that's what it is. Yeah, I kinda doubt that's all there is to it. Okay, let's go give this our all. Although in our case it's a little hard to do that without any damaged AIs to repair. Of course, we don't want anyone to get damaged, so in general we just have to wait for someone to show up, but... Request, we need help. A pack of malicious data has appeared on Reaper's outskirts. A few of the typers who first encountered them have suffered moderate damage. One Type D is currently doing her best to fend them off. Oh my, that's terrible. We'd better go help them out. Come on. That must be them. I don't recognize some of those creatures though. But I guess our job is the same as it was on our way back from Defend yesterday. Beat enemies, leave AIs in our depth. Forcing kindness on others, helping without asking permission, saving people whether they want it or not. That may well be a lovely kind of indulgence, a delicious depravity in its own right. And that's my specialty. Make sure you watch me closely, Master. You might just find yourself wanting to end up the same way. Oh, and don't forget to praise me if I do a good job, okay? Okay. Nie prowokuj mnie, bo zaraz pójdę na Steama i kupię sobie tego Season Passa do Strive'a. Nie żeby to była jakaś specjalna promocja, bo na kluczykarniach można je znaleźć w takiej samej cenie. A chociaż fabularne? O, rajdery. Jedyny dodatek, który warto z nich kupić, to chyba... jedyny pack to chyba trzeci, który warto kupić, bo pierwszy i drugi Season Pass są w bardzo podobnych cenach. Season Pass pierwszy na Gamivo czy gdzieś tam kosztuje 4 dychy, a drugi 5. Chyba. Ten, co jest jeszcze niekompletny, jest dość drogi, ale to z wiadomych powodów. A ja tego cholerstwa nie mam zainstalowanego. Anime Anniversary jest dodatkiem, bo sprzedają pojedyncze postaci z różnych paków. Ten agent to są w sumie wszystkie, które bym chciał. Ale nie. Czy to jest w ogóle przecena? Ej, gdzie jest zniżka? Gdzie jest zniżka? Nie wiem, gdzie kurwa 60 postaci normalnie kosztują 3 dychy. Co jest? No normalnie kosztują 3 dychy. Season Passy kosztują teraz po 5 dych, co to jest okej cena akurat, jak za 4 postaci. Pierwszy jest tańszy, ciekawe dlaczego, przecież pierwszy ma aż 5 postaci. A no tak, ale wszystkie są pały, więc jest tańszy. On tyle kosztuje na kluczykarniach. Może jakbym gry nie miał, to może by była tańsza. Kurna szkoda, że to jest kłamstwo. Znaczy to jest zestaw, a nie no, jest napisane kurwa jak w minus 60%. Dobra, jest Aria, więc jest fajnie, ale no to tyle. No jest 60% zniżki na podstawkę, ale resztę to sobie sam załatw. Ale resztę to dokup normalnie. Dobra, bo mi się na to już patrzeć nie chce. Kurna przykra sprawa. Dobra, that was bullshit blazing. A to mój Devil Trigger. Nero! W ogóle bardzo fajny był event arcade'owy.
をよろよかろう。そんなに欲しいんですか？こんなのがいいんですね。どうにかなっちゃえ。
Tam mogą sobie trzymać te NPC-ty jak chcą, ale Luxuria, żeby została grywalną postacią, to ja będę zadowolony. FGO się obudziło i Nasu powiedział: kurwa, robimy Shin Megami Tensei. Santa Helenę i Summer Luxurię. Mam jeszcze tego skina? No, mam. A nie, to nie ten. A bo to nie ten folder, kurde, w zły wlazłem. Zły folder miałem, bo różne są. A, dupa, nie mam tego nawet na kompie, no to sobie przerzucę od razu.
そんなに欲しいんですか？しょうがないですね。召し上がれ。召し上がれ。聖なるかな。
O, mam. To było tu. No, to był moment. I to, że nie dało się powiedzieć OK, to jest największa zbrodnia tej gry. A poza tym nie wiem, to jest chyba Ira. Garo, ziomek stojący sobie z boku i tylko farmiący aurę. Kurna, te designy są całkiem fajne, szkoda tylko, że nie były w ogóle użyte. Nigdzie. Znaczy, nadal nie podoba mi się, że bisty są grywalne, ale jak już są grywalne, to dajcie mi opcję, żeby pójść na całego. Znaczy, one nie muszą być bistami. To jest mój największy problem. One nie muszą być bistami, można było im zmienić klasę i powiedzieć, że tak to działa, bo tak to działa. Zazwyczaj jak bista mamy, to przechodzi na inną klasę, żeby zmniejszyć ten poziom bista. Fabularnie nic nie stoi na przeszkodzie, żeby Draco była Avengerem. Bo to praktycznie jest Avenger. A w ogóle jak ktoś by chciał luksurię, to w przyszłym roku na walentynkową scenę Draco polecam sobie poczytać, bo luksuria bierze w niej udział. W którą stronę to się robiło? Zaczynało się od tego. Co tam mówię? No i do tego... Co ja mówiłem? Mówienie, że to event Shin Megami Tensei to trochę taki coping mechanizm. Tylko trochę, bo był po prostu dobry. Wielkie rozczarowanie, że Augusta nie będzie grana przez Sakurę Tangę. Idziemy? Nie mam pojęcia. Pokaż mapę. Do build. A przynajmniej na granicę. Musiałbym tą Wenetikę dokończyć. Nadal uważam, że Venetica to całkiem spoko gra, ale powinna być przygodówką. Bo to w zasadzie jest fabuła i sporo rozwiązań z przygodówek, ale do tego jest dopchnięty na siłę RPG. This would seem an opportune moment to speak, Marcisław. Do you not think there is something strange about her? About who? Kama. Since you two have a connection, there is no question of her being your servant. Even so, something about her seems off to me. Do you know for sure that she is the same Kama from Chaldea? What do you mean? I confess to a certain shame in admitting this, but I cannot yet clearly articulate what it is that is bothering me about her. None of the lines of thought I have thus far pursued have reached any actionable conclusions. However, it feels like she is more direct, forthcoming, less guarded than usual. But really, what it all comes down to is that something is different about her on the inside rather than the outside. For the life of me, I cannot shake that thought. You think I don't know if I see it? Yes, I do. I do not have a clear answer yet, but there is something we are not yet seeing there. To się nazywa character development. Sion niestety ma cały czas odpalony Blue Archive mod i nie jest w stanie pojąć, że postaci mogą przejść z punktu A do punktu B charakterologicznie. Whatever it is, it seems you have not yet found the answer either. Ale jak to postać może przejść jakiś rozdział i trochę zmienić się wewnętrznie? A co jeżeli jacyś fani lubili te cechy, które miała wcześniej? She obeys your orders and her abilities remain unchanged, so for the moment it is simply something to keep an eye on. To nielegalne, no nie możesz mieć... Postaci nie mogą się rozwijać, ani nie mogą mieć alt unitów. To też jest ważne. Chociaż to już mniej przytyk do Blue Archive'a. But please keep in mind that our key to winning this Holy Grail war, a war we absolutely must win, is also a significant unknown variable. A variable like that has the potential to throw all other expected parameters of a formula out of whack. Hey, what are you two talking about all by yourselves? I don't know why, but it's kind of pissing me off. No, wait, I do know why. Haven't you got something to say to me after I got all that raniment for you? Racja. Good, pat. Great job, Kama, you did amazing. Możesz się kurwa pośpieszyć? Pierdolę, jedzie 3 na godzinę, a hałasuje jakby jechał 100. Well, this turned out to be a good example of what we do here. Whenever someone's hurt, we rush right over and fix them up, good as new. If the threat's still around, it's usually a good idea to contact the Type Ds in the Fend, but we need all the raniment we can get right now, why share? In fact, think we can get anyone else in our debt? Hello, I have a transfer telegram from some Type Ds a little ways away from here. I'm supposed to deliver it to the nearest group of capable fighters. A new threat has appeared at the coordinates. We are currently under attack by an enemy we do not recognize. It is not malicious data. Think it's a servant? I don't know. In the meantime, we'd better check it out. Tell us those coordinates, please. You got it, but you know, I was hoping I might get a little something extra as a reward for all this hard work. Shira? Alright, you want a tip, huh? Fine, here you go. Perfect, these flowers are very trendy right now. Okay, let us be on our way. Be careful, we are almost certainly heading into more combat. The hell are those things? Shadow servants? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they are not AIs. They kind of look like servants, but I don't think they actually are. Hold on, remember what DX, the prime AI of the Fend, told us? She mentioned they had previously encountered forms of aggressive data which resembled human-shaped shadows. Maybe that is what they are? Oh, looks like they want to throw down. Well, whatever they are, if they are going after AIs too, they ought to be a good way to rake in their raniment. Come on, the sooner we beat these things, the sooner we will have more AIs in our debt. A dobra, zostajemy tak.
わし様の手を煩わせるな。
Trzeba zrobić coś i to bardzo szybko, bo się cholernik jeden multiplikuje. To daje NPG-na i... A weź se. On ma trochę inne animacje niż normalnie. Dobra, może po prostu ma dodane te efekty od castera, ale to nadal są FG o pierwszy rok animacje. O! Niespodziewanka. What the hell were those things? No to były te. No. Nie pamiętam jak się nazywają. Ślady zostawione po plikach. Niekompletnie wymazane dane. The black haze made it hard to tell, but they seemed familiar. Gdzie to wszystko idzie na ping Cartesie? You think? It was over so quickly I could barely make out anything. I would like to examine their remains more closely. Would you help me, Ayus? Yes, of course. Let's see. I think they were around here somewhere. Hey, Master, got a sec? There's something we should talk... There's something we should talk about, and I'd like to keep it between us. Remember what I told you before about Sion? Is she really the Sion we know? Don't you think she's a little too cool and collected? Hell, for all we know, she might actually have everything all figured out already, and she's just pretending to investigate. Czym to się różni od normalnej Sion? It's not just that she looks different, she's acting like a whole other person too. I'm not saying we were ever great friends, we weren't, but I've seen her in the command room plenty of times. So I know she's an alchemist who loves her work to an almost irritating degree and who always seems cheerfully unfazed no matter what's going on. And always keeps herself at arm's length from the rest of Chaldea despite that cheerful act. And you can never tell what she's really thinking. I always suspected there was something more to her than she was letting on. Na przykład to, że jest wampirem. But even nothing else, she wasn't even quite the sort of super serious stick-up-her-ass scientist you'd usually expect. Think about it, has she even laughed out loud once since we got here? Czemu tu jest ten? Nie spacja, tylko akapit. The seriousness is nothing new, but I guess she was more laid back before. A może po prostu się stresuje i to bardzo. Nasus spojrzał na linijkę i pociągnął jej z woleja. To wszystko przez to, że Cristiano Trambambulo jest grywalny w tym, no, w Garo. Exactly, so I'm thinking maybe she's just pretending to be Sion. So if you ask me, you should be a little more careful around her. What are you talking about? Ah, nothing. I was just surveying Master about what kind of love suits him best. You never know when someone might realize they have a very, very specific desire they just need fulfilled. Nothing important then, as I calculated. Think we could be a bit less formal with each other. You mean you want me to treat you two like friends? I guess I do, yeah. That will not be happening. I could never be your friend. I am not qualified. Come on. What? Now let us talk about something more constructive. constructive. Unfortunately, I was not able to glean any useful information from those shadows' remains. The only good news is that we were able to restock a bit since they turned out to be data structures containing Reanimant. Data structures containing Reanimant? Isn't that... Yes, given the structure of this world and its beings, this means they were similar to servants. However, they were not actually servants. Czyli to coś w rodzaju homunculusów zbudowanych w buildzie. We still face many unanswered questions, so we will need to keep investigating. That right? Well, I will leave that to you. You do seem to know a lot more than I do, and in all kinds of areas. Maybe now's a good time to make our way back. Good point. Excursions like this aren't the only way to collect Reanimant. There will also be AIs bringing repair tasks to our base, like with the Master of Rider. But why don't we try contacting our base first and check in? Especially since we really don't want to waste time right now. We did a lot to improve security after what happened yesterday, so we should be able to reach them just fine. Hello? Do you read me? What is it? Don't tell me they are under attack again. No, it's not that. The base is fine. They also mentioned that no damaged AIs have come by, but that might be changing soon and in a big way. Actually, they said one of the transfer AIs delivered an official request for aid that said large numbers of damaged AIs detected in Grow. We know we are in the middle of the System Grail war, but if possible, please send help. Grow. That's where the Saber is, right? We haven't seen anything from them so far. It is about as far as repair you can get. From repair. Możemy iść albo przez build, albo przeciąć przez defend. Grove is located on the opposite side of the defend. If nothing else, given its location, it seems like it will probably not be a direct threat to us, but... The other area next to Grove is Keep, where Lancer is. Is this his doing? It's possible, definitely possible. Keep's bound to need materials from Grove to do their cooking. Yeah, it's got to be him. He's finally making his move. Się bardziej wydaje, że po prostu caster szuka kolejnych miejsc na mana transfer. Wait, let's think about this. Maybe this is a good chance to go on the offensive? The soft-hearted assassins group and I just finished stocking up on Reanimant. And the way I see it, that the other AIs have time to request aid means they still have resources to spare. Which means the Saber hasn't lost yet. In fact, they might be duking it outright this minute, so if all goes well, it could be 3 against 1. If we strike now, we might even win. In fact, this could be our only chance. What is it, Berserker? Is something wrong? Wrong? Of course something's wrong. There are people out there who need help. and we have the means to provide that help, so isn't it incumbent upon us to do just that? Hang on, where did that come from? Did you get hit on the head in that fight or something? No, nothing like that. I just couldn't live with myself if I ignored a request for help, that's all. O, przypomniało mi się coś bardzo zabawnego. To taki darmowy jab w kierunku Final Fantasy. Niedawno Tetsuya Nomura napisał chyba na Twitterze, czy gdzieś tam powiedział, że actually to nigdy nie było powiedziane ani pokazane, ale Szafiron potrafi wydłużać swój miecz wedle woli. Dlatego jest taki długi, ale może być jeszcze dłuższy. Powiedział to w okolicach momentu, kiedy wychodził odcinek Jaiby, gdzie pojawił się Kojiro i w Jaibie miecz Kojiro, Monohoshi Zao, potrafi się rozciągać. No. Ogląda telewizję, patrzy, fajne moje. Now come on, time is of the essence, right? We can't afford to waste any by heading back to our base first. So let's head straight to grow from here. Hurry. Oh, there's definitely more to this than you are letting on. Alright then, while you are off playing hero, I think we will take our time and solidify our own position. Oh crap. What was that? I'm not sure Caster's behind this, but it could be him. If there are people out there who need help, then... Let me guess, you can't just ignore them. Oh well, I knew this was coming. Just as I calculated. Sion w tym chapterze to jest ta emotka z okularami i paluchem w górze. Phew, I mean, that's the spirit. Of course, I could expect no less from my chosen allies. You've earned some proper praise from yours truly. Great job. He's not exactly subtle, but he doesn't seem like a bad guy either. Alright, now that everything's settled, let's get going. Keep your guard up. Things are about to get serious. But whatever happens, we are going to win. We have to. O shit, już od razu tam? Szybko. Co tam jeszcze jest? Niby kurna gdzie? No. Okay. Section 5. Forbidden Secret Chamber. Do not enter. Wszystko będzie mieć tego backslasha. O kurna, jakie śmieszne. Co to coś tu robi? Znaczy, wiem, ale... Hech. This is great. Just look at all those wonderful materials. Wow, Rani chyba nigdy nie była aż taka wesoła. Girl yearns for the farm. Yay! There goes our leader looking smug again. I don't mind it though. She really loves her job. I get it. Makes me want to show her all our best materials. I will help with her harvest however I can. Say, do you know where Saber is? I want her to take a look at these too. I think she went out on patrol. I see. She really does take her job seriously, doesn't she? I know she's just trying to keep Grove safe, but I wish she'd try to get to know everyone here better. Including me. I mean, we are master and servant for CPU's sake. To zabawne, bo to chyba jest podpierdolony żart z Neptunii. Oh, Saber's back. Pink Cartesia. Wygląda, jakby pod tą czarną sukienką nosiła koszulę Protago. Nie do końca, ale bardzo podobną. Oddawaj. Oh, welcome back, Saber. Did you find anything amiss? No. Sakura, just so you know. Sakura? Alright, that's my name, isn't it? I'm so sorry, I really do appreciate you naming me after the cherry blossom design on my clothes. I'm just still not used to having a name yet. Anyway, what is it? It's nothing important. I just want to let you know that a sudden reveal of the material you are hiding behind your back isn't going to elicit much of a reaction from me. How many times have you tried to surprise me with giant materials at this point? You should understand by now that I can't react the way you want. You're wasting your time. Oh, really? I'm sorry. I just stopped by to make my regularly scheduled report. I'll be heading back out right away. Wait, look at this newly processed material we got from Kip. Have you ever seen anything like this? I think they processed it in a way similar to cooking, or at least something like it. I think it's called bread, or naan. Anyway, it's got a little raniment in it too, so I'm sure you can make good use of it. Why don't you at least replenish your raniment before you go? I already did that earlier. Alright. Isn't it fascinating, knowing the materials we make can be turned into things like this? I'd kind of like to learn how to make this, but I guess that would be stepping on Kip's toes a bit. Okay, I'm done eating. I'm leaving. Already? Alright, see you later then. Sakura, I know you care a lot about Grow. I also know how much you hope nothing bad will happen to it or to the work you do here. So that's my goal. I'm your servant, so I am going to do everything I can to make your wish come true. But that doesn't make us friends. We might look to be of similar age, but that is just how we appear. There's no point in us trying to be friendly. Yeah, maybe you're right, but I still feel like... I'm going now. Do your job, Sakura, and I will do mine. Well, back to work, I guess. This lot seems like it should have tons of big materials, so I'd better psych myself up. Oh, that's our time to get serious. That's your time to get serious pose, isn't it, leader? The legendary pose you only do when you are hyped up. It's been a long time since I've seen you do that. I bet that means today will be a good day. Come on, don't be weird. I was just psyching myself up a little. I mean, I guess you could say it's become kind of a habit, but still. This is for the best, it must be. I don't know why, but something really is telling me not to get too close to her. So I'm sure this is for the Huh? O, rzeczywiście łańcuch. Whoa there. See, I knew she'd show up. A servant and their master. Hey there, I'm Lancer. Pardon the intrusion. Let's see, looks like you are packing a sword, so I'm guessing you are Saber. Pretty small sword though. It may be small, but it's plenty sharp enough to kill you. Care to see for yourself? Let's do this, Lancer. Don't do this, Lancer. It's impossible. You haven't got a chance, not with me as your master. I'm a useless, hopeless sinner. I don't deserve to win, I only deserve to be punished. Z nim jest coś bardzo nie tak. Just kidding. Don't worry, I've got a weapon on me, sure, but I'm not here to fight. Especially not when it looks like you are missing your master. Huh? What are you saying? You are a servant in a Holy Grail war, aren't you? Of course I am, but right now I've got more important things to worry about. Before we fight, we eat. Food's the most important thing, you know. Like they say, you can't fight on an empty stomach. And in my case, I can't fight until I fed my master something so good it snaps her out of her funk. And that's why I'm here. I need ingredients, not a fight. So put your sword away, Saber. Are you an idiot? Do you really believe anyone would fall for that? Well, I'm gonna need you to, or we are really not gonna get anywhere. Okay, how about this? Why are you just sitting on the ground? Saber, call your master here. I never lie, let me talk to your master. They will see that I mean what I say. So you really are an idiot. Now I get it, they must be trying to keep me busy here so another unit can go after Sakura. Huh? I told you this wouldn't work, let's just go home. Sakura? Oh, what is it, Saber? You look like you've just seen a ghost or something. You're okay. That's a relief, but no, I can't let my guard down yet. I might have just beat them here. There is an enemy in the area. We should take you from here just to be safe. There we go. I'm gonna put you down now, okay? Why did you just rush ahead like that, you big jerk? Dancer? How did he get here so quickly? He couldn't have followed me. I was going as fast as I could, unless he's as fast as I am. What's with the look? Oh yeah, I've got a little protection from the wind, so I'm not as slow as I maybe look. No to widzisz, teraz jest świetna okazja za jedyną kwotę 150 zł możesz mieć podstawkę. Czy to czasem nie jest cena, za którą kupiłem na premierę? A jest ten dziwny zestaw animcowy, który jest niby minus 60%, ale tak naprawdę jest minus 0%. So you used me to find out where my master was? No, you just ran off without saying anything. Besides, I only asked you to get your master. I didn't say I was going to wait there for you. So when you just ran off, I figured you were showing me the way, so I followed. But never mind that, it's not important anyway. Hey there, are you Saber's master? Yes? You don't need to speak with them, Sakura, just stand back. I keep telling you I'm not here to fight, I'm a cook first and foremost. And I can't do any cooking in this world without ingredients. I mean materials, so I came here to get some. Since you are the ones growing everything, you ought to have some premium quality stuff, right? O shit, skill jest chyba tak godzinę opóźniony na wideo. Teraz sobie pogadamy za godzinę. A potem znowu za godzinę. Cooking? Does that mean you made those new materials going around? Oh, did you try one? Good stuff, right? Nie będzie live, bo KO nie są na live'ach. Muszę w końcu kupić dodatek i będzie grane w najbliższym czasie. It was delicious. Just thinking about it sends me over the moon. Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear even AIs like my cooking. But it hasn't been enough to cheer up my melancholy master here. And since if you wanna make the best food, you need the best ingredients, I figured I'd come right to the source. I see. Are you buying this, Sakura? You actually believe him? Well, if he was trying to fool us, I don't think this is the kind of thing he would be saying. Plus, if he wanted to fight, I'm sure he would have attacked you before you came back here. And then there's that wonderful smell. Do you smell it? Well, yes, I do. So I think he's telling the truth about being a cook. Sakura jest po prostu Sakura, czyli jest bardzo dwulicowa i ukrywa swoje bardzo negatywne emocje. And as the prime AI of Grow, it's my job to provide materials to keep for them to use. A, dobra. Nieważne. Just so we are clear, I'm not the one asking for them. Besides, remember what I said earlier? I was just hoping someone at Keep would teach me how to cook. There's so many things I want to know, so why don't we try taking him at his word, Saber? Master Lancera, z tego co mi się wydaje, jest najbardziej lubianą postacią z tego patcha, tak patrząc po ilości fanartów. Z tego chaptera, kurde. I took you for timid. You are far more stubborn and stupid than I realized. Hey, kid, don't call me stupid. You don't make a move without my permission, so much as look at her in a way I don't like and I will... So much as look at her in a way I don't like and I will kill you. Jak nowy Elden? No tak jak myślałem, ludzie rzucili się na niego z pieniędzmi, a potem pograli parę godzin i ej, ale jak to nie mogę grać solo? Co jest? Wiedziałem, że tak będzie, bo ludzie od samego początku nie chcieli przyjąć do mózga, że to jest extraction shooter i nie mogą w niego grać solo, jak w każdego innego Souls-like'a. Ale nie, pan Mizajaki powiedział, że można grać solo, więc to będzie jak każdy inny. No obok Eldena jest dziwna gra i ta dziwna gra to Night Rain. No, not only you. I might just start with your master. Fine by me. Well, it's not by me. No, wait, if anyone's dying here, it's going to be me. I can tell. Hey, I was just agreeing to them giving us the ingredients I want. You are not dying anytime soon, not with me protecting you. This is great, I can already feel the wind changing. Okay, let's get to it. Show me the best materials you've got. Come to think of it, this might be the first time anyone has ever so aggressively pursued quality material. Okay, I'm going to do the very best I can to help you. Huh? I'm still not sure exactly what kind of material you think is the best, but I can at least start by showing you to our warehouse. You will find all our best materials in there, ready to be shipped out. That sounds great, thanks. Oh, you really do have plenty to choose from here. This is promising. You've got all kinds of ingredients I've never seen before. But the mark of a good chef is their ability to tell what will make a good dish even before it's cooked. Now let's see what you've got. Those are the materials I am proudest of over there. I hope he's satisfied with them. It looks to me like he's just rummaging through them without any real thought. For all we know, this whole thing could be a ruse to lower the material's value. How far are we willing to trust him? Now he's sniffing them, he may well lick them next. If we let him, he might even take a bite out of them. Wouldn't it just be better if I killed him before he got the chance? Now take it easy. If he actually licks or bites any of it, I will have him pay. Even if he does, it will only affect one lot. I think this is just what he does to assess quality. I hope he doesn't take too long. Excuse me, but you're Lancer's master and keeps Prime AI, right? Probably. Our personalities were randomly assigned to us. I think something must have gone wrong with mine, because I don't have nearly the sense of duty other AIs do. And as far as I can remember, I never did. Hell, if anything, I don't even feel like I deserve to be a master in a Holy Grail war at all. I wonder what's going on. Now that I've met you and seen how capable you are, it's clearer than ever. I can't cover it up anymore, not that I was ever really trying to. I think there are fundamental bugs in my programming as both an AI and master. Oh, you think so? You don't look bugged to me. Yeah, I do. But, alright, I almost forgot to ask you. What's your name? I'm Sakura. Saber came up with it for me. Me? I don't have a name. Yes, you do. Lancer. You said you felt like that was your name, right? Don't hide it, names are important. Hey, this one's got a great shape. How's it smell? Oh, nice. Muszę zachować. Jak to przeczytać? Na pewno nie jest po hindusku, bo nie. Chyba Cerejeira. Jedyną drugą opcją by było Cerejeira, ale to średnio brzmi. Uznajmy, że Cerejeira. Cerejeira? That's a lovely name. If you say so. So, did you try Lancer's cooking too, Cerejeira? It's really delicious, isn't it? So Lancer has been cooking it himself. It's so good, I've been hoping he would teach me how to make it as well. I bet he would if you ask him. He's a really weird servant. He hasn't fought a single battle since he was summoned. All he does is cook and make me eat what he makes. Wife. Oh my, I get the sense you really like him but don't want to say it, right? Being able to eat his delicious cooking whenever you want, it almost sounds like you are bragging about a doting boyfriend. Anyway, Saber's great servant too. She's pretty curt most of the time, but she's actually really sweet. Anytime I do anything even slightly dangerous, she's standing behind me and keeps watch over. Sakura. Guess that means I should keep my big mouth shut. I'm sorry, I'm not usually this talkative. But the type Gs tend not to be much for conversation, so I'm enjoying this talk quite a bit. You're weird. You do know I'm an enemy master, right? And still you are talking to me like we are friends. We were all AIs that only existed to perform our assigned function before we were given these pseudo-personalities. So I think each of us has some aspects to our personalities that are at least a little irrational or peculiar. I honestly just wanted to try talking with you, even if you are an enemy master. I know that doesn't change the fact that we are rivals, but so what? Just because we are rivals doesn't mean we can't also be friends, right? Does it? I'm not sure I have any business being anyone's friend. Prime AI, master, someone's friend. Doesn't matter what, I've never felt like anything I've done so far has ever qualified me to be anything more than I am. So far? Now who's saying weird things? We didn't even exist until the randomizer made us into masters, right? So who cares if you made a mistake or two in your past AI life? You really think so? Yes, I do, so don't worry about whether you are qualified or not. You are weird. Here we go, these are the best materials I've seen yet. Size, sheen, both perfect. I will take the whole lot. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No, not at all, it's fine. Yes, we were just having a little chat, it was very productive. Well, hey, glad to hear it. Anyway, I can pay you in raiment, right? Here you go. Oh my, so much? Are you sure you are not giving us an advantage here? Well, I did just drop in out of nowhere. It's only fair I pay a little extra. Well, thank you very much. Here, Saber, why don't you take some too? I don't need all this. You do know you just gave us your enemies a significant advantage, right? Are you sure you know what you are doing, Answer? Or are you just that confident you can beat me even with a handicap like this? Man, you are really itching for a fight, aren't you? Like I said, I'm not planning to fight anyone for a while. I won't be doing anything but cooking until I finally put a smile on my master's face. And how long is a while? Like it or not, we are still participants in this Holy Grail war. You will eventually have to fight. How long is a while? Beats me. Personally, I think we could all stand to take our time with this war. You and me, yes, but everyone else too. We should all eat our fill, really make sure our bellies are full. Then once we have nothing better to do, we can hold a big tournament or something to work off the food. Anyway, we will be on our way now. I've got to use these choice ingredients to make my greatest dish ever. Just you wait, master, this time I'm really gonna blow your socks off. I told you, don't expect me to wait for that. Well, goodbye. I was hoping to ask Lancer about cooking, but I couldn't work up the nerve. I don't blame you, and I would have done whatever it took to stop you if you tried. This had better not happen again. It will be challenging enough to keep you safe during this Holy Grail war without you putting yourself in harm's way like you did here. You think I was in danger? Oh please, you can't seriously be thinking of them as actual friends now. If you are far too naive for your own good. Maybe, I guess I just love Grow more than anything. So I can't help but have a soft spot for anyone who appreciates it and the quality of our materials. Well, you should work on that. They are the only other Holy Grail War participants we've met so far. We can't expect the others to be like them. We were lucky this ended peacefully, that is all it was, though, luck. Should this happen again, there's no tell... Oh, what was that? Hey, come in, what happened over there? We are in trouble. We are under attack. It's a servant.
この時期日本の水田ではカエルの声が聞こえてくるそうですね。なんでもパートナーを探す求愛のサイン、慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいも6月といえばラベンダーが色づく頃ですね。先輩もお部屋に一輪いかがですか？あの香りはリラックス効果が高く良質な睡眠が取れるかと。
Line up over there. Okay. Understood. You are things, not people. Don't waste my time with pointless sounds. Just do as I say, silently. I don't even need to hear ah yes out of any of you. I know exactly what it is I need to do, and I expect the same level of focus from all of you. This should happen automatically as you simply follow your highest priority, complete obedience to me. Ideally, there should not be a single wasted moment for any eyes working under someone as brilliant as me. Ciekawe, kto pilnuje tej złotej zasady, że rani nie nosi bielizny. Nigdy. Przenigdy. Pewnie Łada. Good. Now time to activate my new modified programming. First, I will use my Prime AI authority to disable the limiters, max out all the parameters, and ignore the safeties. Music to my ears! What a lovely symphony to fill the air! Aha. The first Reanimate transfer program is working properly. Quantity, transfer speed, stability, all working perfectly. That is all well and good. However, there is another problem that needs to be dealt with. Some of you started singing despite your lord's explicit orders, didn't you? Did he not just command you stop wasting his time with pointless sounds? Can you dullards not obey a simple order? Do not expect forgiveness simply because you succeeded in making beautiful music. Isn't that right, Master? Your only option now is to punish them accordingly. That is the logical conclusion. That is the natural way of the world. Besides, if they break down, you can always make more. Go on then, do it. He said do it. Good point. I will conduct another extraction. Okej, już chciałem pytać, czy to jest taki Infinite Money glitch? Haha, now do you understand, huh? Your lord's orders are absolute, whatever he says goes. That's right, no one defies me. I am the greatest, most perfect being in this world. That superiority gives me a right, no, a duty to stand atop others. This is the ideal I strive for. In the name of that ideal, I am willing to employ the most logical and efficient means necessary to win this war. Right you are, master. Those with power should rule those without. It is only natural. It is precisely why I must rule this world, and why I must win this Holy Grail war to become the new central governing AI. That is the best outcome for this entire world. It is what will make all the other AIs the happiest. Your silence is forlorn, but your face is beautiful. I can see everything through it. Panic, pain, fear, bewilderment, and all the while you retain your sacrificial, mindless determination to your duties. That is the function you serve as an artificial doll. It is why you can never escape even the cruelest fate. Kurde, czy Caster jest tym muskistą? Yes, that is your curse. What else could it be but a curse? Now dance for me, my little mime. I will be enjoying your show from my room filled with the scent of life. Alright, we have both recovered our energy. I trust you see a path to becoming the king of this world. Of course I do. We will start by eating the low-hanging fruit. For the time being, we will save the cowards who joined forces, For the time being, we will save the cowards who joined forces for later. Our next target will be our other neighboring area. Grow, that was Saber's domain, as I recall. I doubt they will have teamed up with Berserker's Repair, given how separated their partitions are. Don't worry about the other side's forces. In the worst case, we can just use that ramp card I finished tuning up. Good point. I can't wait for that to start flowing out from its room. Come, Caster. The day of my coronation is close at hand. Then I, the head of the Makiri family, will reach the root entirely on my own power. A te dane skąd się wzięły? And once I have the root, all the world's evils, all its ideals will be mine. The head of the Makiri family. Master has mentioned that several times and I still have no notion of what it means. I suspect even Master himself is unaware of what he is saying. I wonder where his master personality came from. Then again, I suppose one might ask the same of me. Regardless, now that we are here, our only concern is to fulfill our role as pawns in this Holy Grail war. We are all alike. Every living thing is a pawn of the gods, of the story being told. All we need to do is release the desires given to us and live our lives with hedonistic pleasure until death takes us. Come then, let us feast on their screams, just as I did when I indulged myself in that room. Damage is significant. We have to get out of here. This is awful. We have to help them. Keep moving, Sakura. Now tell me, where are the enemies fewest in number? Looking at the number of AI comms, I think it's probably field N34. Then that's where you need to fall back to. I can handle these things individually without much trouble, but there are so many of them. Yeah, I understand. Hey, get a hold of yourself. Sorry, I'm fine. I just tripped, that's all. Well, it seems the AIs here quite enjoy the taste of dirt. So you are the ones doing this. Caster, this pleasure's all mine. I hope you can forgive my poor manners. I'm not quite done feeding my pets, you see. Eat up. Stop it, please stop this. Don't be ridiculous. What sense is there in not finishing so delicious a feast? What sorry excuse for masters you and berserkers master are? Masters are supposed to be superior mages. So how is it possible that there are so many duels among you? Are the basics truly beyond all of you? I know we are fighting a Holy Grail war, but even so, this is going too far. These girls keep these wards functioning, we need them. And not just here in Grow, they are the foundation of everything that makes this world what it is. If you keep killing them, how will the world continue on? Everything will start warping and falling apart. Oh please, these AIs will be regenerated soon enough. The worst that will happen is a temporary reduction in their numbers. And these materials you are growing, I can't imagine they need any help from you. They will grow just fine on their own. Yes, once I am the central governing AI, I will automate this entire partition. Making cutbacks where resources are being wasted is just being sensible. You are wrong, that will never... Please, please, you must understand. You don't know how seriously we take our jobs, how much pride we take in our work. I'm sure that's true for the girls in the build as well. The hell I care, I'm not like you lower forms of AI. Excess is excess, period. I don't mind dying, I don't care what happens to me. But please, whatever you do, don't destroy Grow. If you want to fight, then I will fight you myself. Obviously, I'm here to fight, however, we are still going to keep eating in the meantime. My pets and I share a stomach, you see. But if you are not feeling up to it, I don't mind waiting until we've finished every last morsel in this area. No, you can't. Forget it, Sakura. There's no point in talking to them. They are going to try to destroy Grow no matter what you say. Fighting is our only option. She's still reeling. I can't be sure she will be able to provide me with the magical energy I need. So I can't plan on being able to use my noble phantasm. I can't let her use up her command spell here either. On top of all that, I've got one hand tied behind my back since I have to worry about minimizing collateral damage. But even so, I have to do the best I can with what I have. I refuse to let Sakura die here. O jeez, gramy Cartesian? Zajebiście.
やらなきゃ終わらないんでしょ
Czekaj, kto? W sensie, że... W sensie, że Okita tu jest? The fuck? Gdzie? O, nie ma demonik. Dziwne. Gorgon Breaker to czasem nie jest nazwa jej przepaski na oczy w Stay Nightie? Nie, to jest różowa Kartezja. Nie mylić z niebieską meduzą w Wuthering Wavesie. Otóż to ta klasa postaci w Grand Blue. Całkiem dobra zresztą.
わかった。別に。はいはい。わっと頑張ってる。覚悟しなさい。見えなくて当然。怪物を見たことはある？
Dużo to ich nie zabije, jeżeli nie mogę używać NP.
Haj, haj. わっと頑張ってる。見えなくて当然。覚悟しなさい。死ぬしかないでしょうね。
Oh, petrificating mystic eyes, and a monster faintly seen by light. Are you Medusa? Oh, come on. Work it out for yourself. I can handle them familiars, but there are just too many of them. You're just going to have to run for it, even if it means abandoning Grow. At least Sakura will. No, Saber, we can't, please. That would defeat the whole purpose. What's this? Already out of energy? Seems you can use your mystic eyes in rapid succession. Or at the very least not at a level strong enough to instantly petrify me at this distance. Of course, even if you did use them on me, I would resist their effects. I'm superior to you after all. As I thought, my job remains the same. I will just keep my distance and continue to overwhelm you with sheer numbers. O, Sakura nie żyje. No fajnie było, że była, ale już jej nie ma. Latum. Sakura! I'm sorry, but it's okay. Okay. Don't be ridiculous, of course you are not okay. Allow me to deliver the finishing blow. But first, those eyes of yours, they are terrible. They've seen things they shouldn't. I'm going to gauge them from your school. And then, I'm going to bask in the repentant screams of my beautiful new bride. Hold it right there. I might use the prime AI of repair. We've come in response to your request for emergency aid. I know we are in the middle of a Holy Grail war, but it's still Repair's job to treat damaged AIs. I can't possibly ignore an official request for help. You really came, thank goodness. Sakura, you called them here? I saw Type T on my way here, so I entrusted her with an SOS while I helped her escape. It's an emergency system meant for Grow to request help from Repair in case there's some kind of disaster. I didn't know if anyone would actually come, but I thought it would at least be better than doing nothing. That's absurd. It would be like asking someone burgling your home for help putting out a house fire. But for whatever reason, I guess it worked in this case. Ah, great, it's that caster again. He really ought to be ashamed pulling the same shit over and over. Ej, są dwie Sakury na jednym ekranie. Niebezpiecznie. Has he just never heard of the word brazen before or something? So those two have been bringing on AIs here as well as in Repair. Bing chilling. Huh? Caster? Damn it, I thought it would be... Well, looks like I was way off the mark. Can we leave now? No. I won't let them get away with this. You again? What is your problem? A nic specjalnego, po prostu chcę, żebyś umarł. Why must you keep showing up and interfering? Maybe because we are just a walking bad guy. Maybe because you are just a walking bad guy cliché. Honestly, it's embarrassing. What's the plan this time? Get your ass kicked and run like the hackneyed third-rate villain you are? Again? Went great last time. You know, you are so pathetic it's almost cute. No, really, I'm starting to get chills down my spine. Shut up, you miserable Berlin worms, how dare you stand in my way? Fine then, if you are so eager to interfere, I will take you on myself. I am completely certain that my superior method of collecting resources is the most efficient approach. I can't lose. Whoa, someone's full of himself. Fine, I came all this way, it'd be a shame to go back without accomplishing anything. So let's crash this castle while we've got the resources to spare and put grow in our debt while we do it. I don't really get what's going on. But if we can get Saber on our side in the confusion, that will make this worth it. I'm not going to lie, I'm basically running on fumes here. If you are really going to do this, I will be counting on you to do it. Medusa, is that you? What, do you know who I am too? I didn't even show you my mystic eyes yet. Oh well, I guess our true names were bound to come out eventually. Yes, that's right, I'm Medusa. But never mind me, focus. And also... Oh gosh, I didn't realize how badly you were hurt. Hang on, I will heal you up right away. But I'm Saber's master. Oh, are you? Well, I know our positions make things more complicated, but your request was from one partition to another, so I will just try not to worry about the complicated stuff for now. You just lie over there so I can treat you. Thank you. I will use whatever strength I have left to keep my master safe. If you are going to heal us, then I will protect you too, Repair Master. Just remember, offense is your job. I will never trust you no matter how hard you try, but if you really did come to help, I hope you can. Come on, Saber, be nice. No more talking right now, I need you to just stay still. Oh, sorry. Oh, you are already looking much more shapely than the last time I saw you, Assassin. How fitting for a beautiful bride. Beautiful, yes. Bride? Definitely not. What do you say? Want to take a dive over the edge and into depravity? Then you are indeed qualified to entertain me. Now come, be my bride. Allow me to explain, I must go. I must go. But I will leave this key for you. This little trap will test your love and loyalty. Now prepare yourselves, wicked ones. Taboos you will wish you had never witnessed will soon pour from my secret room. Bardzo creepy. W ten mniej fajny sposób. Ważne pytanie. Okej. Budżetowy Ozzy to Astolfo?
花嫁よ見たな漏れているようだな
Nie.
お月様、ただいま蒸発中。お月様、
お前は負ける
O, idealnie. Na ile to tur działa? Jedną. Chujowo.
任せて。よし。ええ。君の真の力を見せてみろ。パグリフ。
おてんばだな
うさ耳。
漏れているようだな
Ale chłop nudzi.
蜂のように舞おうか。蜂のように刺そうか。
ほほう
サクサクやります。
ほほう
うさ耳。シャバ。両乱。
それでこそ我が妻漏れているようだな
Tak. Well.
よかろう
わかりました。
Jak nie to
華
nie.
麗な動きであろう
消えていろ。せい。
漏れているようだな漏れているようだな
Myślałem, że tym razem sobie nie odpali.
サクサクやります。消えていろ。シャナ王竜リタン発想飛び。
おてんばだな
Daily reminder, że usiła Kamaru jest w Meltybladzie.
それでこそ我が妻
なんだ。
Jest bardzo fajna.
漏れているようだな
Można nią bardzo łatwo pieprznąć bardzo długie kombo.
よかろう
サクサクやります。
ほらほらぼーっとするな
シャバ。うさぎ。
いける
負けた負けた。首を。
漏れているようだ
No i Astolfo musi wszystkich zabić.
na お膳立てはといやみほほう華麗な動きであろう先に行ってやろう勝ったななぜなら我らは100王子5人の奴らの20倍多い泣い いて謝っても許してやらん。強化行け、我が永遠の友よ。それそれ。漏れているようだな。
ただいま蒸発中。
Oh,
海よ海。我がル
very good is nice.
ー来やすいな。
Tym się już nie będę bawił.
行くぞ。海よ海よ、我が愛しき北欧の海、我が海よ、見知らぬ海さえつながってここにその可能性を見せよ。もっともっとだ。ウサギ、
己漏れているようだな。それでこそ我が漏れているようだな。お前は負ける。
行くぞ。ウサの耳、
己
てりゃてりゃてりゃ。
我が秘密の部屋より見てはならぬ禁忌が今溢れ出す。
あ
漏れているようだな。
足を
On jest jeszcze bardziej sfuzowany z
何かの間違いだ。漏れているようだな。
z creepypastą o Bluebirdzie niż normalnie.
お月様。任せて。
Kill!
よし行くぞ。君の真の力を見せてみろ。ヒポグリフ、
おてんばだな。
ウサ耳、てりゃてりゃてりゃ。
それでこそ見てな。漏れているようだな。
ただいま蒸発中。
源氏死にそうらえ、過激よは死なす。ザン、
行くぞ。ウサの耳、
漏れているようだな。
了解。行くぞ。
オン、
はあ、ウサの耳、
漏れているようだな。
はあ、
漏れているようだな。
一歩前に。ウサギ、差し込む。はあ、
激世は影なれば摂理である。おお、
よし。
儚きは罪、この世はなべて散りあくた。我が恩、貴様を捕らえたぞ。諸行無常、乗座必須。
おてんばだな。
ウサギ。
それでこそ我が漏れているようだな。
申し訳ありません。
漏れているようだな。
過激世は死なず。
Zachowano potem.
オン。
行くぞ。ウサギ。
我が秘密の部屋より見てはならぬ禁忌が今溢れ出す。オービドゥンレッドルーム。漏れているようだな。
お月様。任せて。よし、行くぞ。うさ耳。君の真の力を見せてみろ。ポグリフ。うさぎ。てりゃてりゃてりゃ。
漏れているようだな。いけない。漏れているようだな。
Zastanawiałem się, czy da mu buffa, czy nie. Na szczęście mu nie dało buffa. Gdyby dostał te 50 000 życia, to ja bym się trochę zmartwił.
おざ。儚きは罪、この世はなべて散りあくた。我が恩、貴様を捕らえたぞ。諸行無常、乗座必須。
おてんばだな。
ホムラとならん。
償い。鍵を開けた罪を償え。
見よ、サラソウジュが咲く。
Astolfo, more like Kill Stolfo. Na serio, hop prawie całą walkę na Marcisławcach przesiedział. Phew, how was that? I think I'm okay now, thank you. You saved my life. Hey, don't push yourself. All I've done is patch you up enough to stop you from shutting down entirely. I could work on your AI parts, but I couldn't do anything for your master parts. So I'm afraid there may still be some lingering damage. You really should have a proper diagnostic run later, once things have calmed down. Thank you, but just being able to move is enough for me. Now, never mind me, please, I'm begging you, just focus on treating the other injured AIs. I really don't think just being able to move is enough, but under the circumstances, okay, I understand. But please make sure you come to repair for that exam when you can, okay? Physicals are important. So you are okay. That's a relief. All thanks to her. What's the situation now, Saber? It looks like they've just managed a barely competent job. It looks like they are just managing a barely competent job. I can't say I am particularly happy about that. How had we had far more power stored up than you did. I've got a bigger stack of resources, sure, but you know what they say, it's not the size that counts. Wink wink nudge nudge. It's how you use it. I guess we are just better about knowing when to hold back and when to let loose. Doesn't matter how much money you have to spend if all you do with it is hire a bunch of weaklings. Any true warrior knows how and when to conserve his energy. And that there is no truer, greater warrior than me, well, just goes without saying. Hey, who said I'm only good at slacking off? You might be right, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. I must have enjoyed my battle with Saber a little too much. It seems it's possible to have too many beautiful wives to choose from. Now I see. See what? For some time now I have thought something was off, thanks to this no holds barred battle. I am now certain of it. That is not Zeus the race. Huh? Oh, what do you mean? Just look at him. That is just a trick our eyes are playing because he both looks similar and uses similar familiars to Gilles de Rais. But no French marshal would conduct himself like this, nor so openly admit to his obsession with the screams of women. Na pewno? He's literally French. Is that not just what love looks like to him? It certainly was for the one back in Chaldea. Further, his repetition of bride, room and key all help pinpoint what is going on. These are the hallmarks of a deranged serial killer who kept a magical key to a secret room and would kill his brides whenever one looked inside. I know the story well enough to be sure of its identity, though not because I consciously decided to recall it. It only happened to occupy a handful of kilobytes worth of the storage I still retain in my mind. To nadal dość sporo. Nie jestem pewien, ale to jest chyba historia Edgara Allana Poego. Chyba. And I think you might know what that story is too, Marcisław. You mean? Yes, I do. Bluebird. A monstrous character from a folktale written by the 17th century poet Charles Perrault, said to be modeled after Marshal Gilles de Rais. Okay, autor mi się tylko pomylił. That is most likely Custer's true name. Really? I can confirm this by asking only one question. Custer, What do you think of Jeanne d'Arc? Who? Who's that? Just as I calculated. Their spirit origins are so similar that there must be some overlap. I believe that is why their familiars and their forbidden runes were linked together, and why a key that opens the door to a room filled with terrifying monsters became his noble phantasm. To put it another way, he is like an alter ego made up only of the aspects of Gilles de Rais associated with Bluebird. Dziś, ciekawe ile postaci tutaj jest alter ego innej postaci, co nie? Jak się nazywa chapter? Shut up, enough of your irritating chatter. So what if you know his true name? I am superior, I cannot lose. Failure is not an option. Dobra, to jest ta scena, gdzie mu ucinamy łeb i dziękujemy za pierwszy ark skończony. Caster, it's time to use that trump card. Oh, I see. But are you sure, Master? That's... So, suffering such a humiliation as this is almost as unthinkable as slinking away in defeat. And above all, I will be damned if I run away yet again. I have an ideal I'm striving for, that's why I'm here. Why would a mage hesitate even for a second to use what is inarguably the right method? In fact, if I don't do this now, I have no right to fight for that ideal at all. I've had enough of these dim-witted AIs. This world that refuses to recognize my talent and all the other mages who insist on trying to stop me from reaching the root. My name is Makiri Zolgen. Carve it into your mind before you die a miserable death. Oj chłopie, jakbym miał 5 złotych za każdym razem, kiedy zabiłem młodego Zokena, to miałbym dychę. Makiri Zolgen. No właśnie. W sumie, no tak, dychę, plus teraz dojdzie kolejne 5 zł, bo zabiliśmy go już w Londynie, w evencie 0 i dzisiaj. That name sounds familiar, but I can't place it. A co jeżeli Protak też jest swoim alter ego? Co jeżeli wszyscy jesteśmy alter ego? Now bear witness to the noble phantasm I, Build's prime AI, have created with my unparalleled mind. Do it, Caster. Swear by your accursed true name that you will kill them all. Who am I? Despite my money, I am no great marshal. Despite my faith, I am no zealot. Despite my sword, I am no knight. I am but a monster who murdered his own wives over and again. I am a nameless serial killer hiding a small secret room with a magical key. I am Bluebird. Znaczy fajna nowa poza, ale ta poza też nic nie mówi, że to Bluebird. Oh, my little key opens the lock to an even more forbidden door. I fear no dragon nor royal guard. Royal Guard. Hear me, wives 7 and 8. Hear me, all my future brides. Come, give me the ecstasy of killing you in that very room. He's pogging. He's no longer pogging. Czy to jest Mara z Shin Megami Tensei? Tak. To jest Mara z Shin Megami Tensei. Nieźle.
この時期、日本の水田ではカエルの声が聞こえてくるそうですね。なんでもパートナーを探す求愛のサインだとか。え？大合唱？うるさくて眠れない。はあ、小さな体なのにすごいパワーです。小さなことからコツコツ。
Astolfo znowu go położy.
Kinoriしないんですけど。
Reanimate Gluttony, increase charge by 1 for yourself when defeating enemies. Regeneration, restore HP for yourself when attacked. Reanimate Predation, restore HP for yourself when defeating enemies. Chujowo.
お月様。ただいま蒸発中。お月様。踊りますよ。行くぞ。わかりました。
Ale przynajmniej już sobie nie odpala Invincibla. $69,000 hapsów mu zdjąłem, nice. Nie.
これ見せちゃおうかな。熱い。
Każdy jeden master jest referencją do innego fejta. Jest alter ego tego fejta. When the ego is altered.
どうなっても知りませんよ。そんなに欲しいんですか？本当に？本気で言ってるんですか？はいはい。じゃあ、カーマさんの花と。えいえいっと。
Co to miało być?
どうにかなっちゃう。せいぜい頑張りますよ。
Większość ataków kończyła się na 9.999. Gra mi coś próbuje powiedzieć, czy ki diabeł?
よ。
Ej,
別に胸
Oshita z Tofu teraz ma dobre ataki. Dobra, to Kama w kolejnej turze go dobije. A teraz Astolfo. Astolfo kill Stolfo.
甘いぞ。今よし。うさぎ。てりゃてりゃてりゃ。
Kill Stolfo. What the hell is that? That is their trump card? It is too large, absolutely large. Yeah, that's completely nuts. Unfortunately, that might also mean we are in a bit of trouble. Doesn't really matter how efficient we are with our energy against something like that. W ogóle wcześniej tego nie powiedziałem, a powinienem, jak była ta popisowa walka z Saberem. Kartezja jest częściowo wzorowana, przynajmniej fabularnie i estetycznie, na Artorii, ale dużo też elementów nawiązuje do Meduzy. Konkretnie Meduzy Saber. I nie, wcale tego nie mówię tylko dlatego, że mają tą samą voice aktorkę. I think it's also fused with Caster, so it's pretty unlikely I will be able to drag it down into depravity. Okay, I know exactly what we should do next. Give up and run for it. Sakura, tell the AIs to get out of here and fast as they can. We can't do any more for them now. And when I say out of here, I mean out of Grove itself. If that's what it takes. That should be safer than staying here. Go on, tell them. But then... I'm a monster myself, so trust me when I say that thing only cares about eating even more than it already has. We can't beat it now, it would just eat us. Right now we can only run away. If it destroys the facilities as well, then they were a necessary sacrifice. But if any AIs try hiding it inside, that thing will just eat them along with the whole facility anyway. My point is, we all need to get out of here now. That doesn't mean we are abandoning Grove. That doesn't mean we are abandoning Grove forever, but if we don't go now, then it really will be lost. Come on, let's go. O, niebieski snopek. Yes, this is even better than I'd imagined. Who cares about fuel? There's plenty of food for the taking. I think I will input the control routine now. It shouldn't be responding so slowly. So he's heading that way next? I guess he's developed a nose for animate sources too. Well, no matter, it relied entirely more than I expected on the autopilot, but that's hardly a problem. Who cares about reduced mobility with all that power to spare? Go on, keep eating, keep growing. Oh, and if you run into another servant, go ahead and eat them up. Eat them too. They don't have a chance against you. No one can ever hope to defeat you. Haha. Can we stop now? We should be more than far enough. What is our current location? Let's see, right around here. It's this point almost perfectly intersecting grow, keep and defend. You told the grow AIs to run over your intertype comms, right? Yes, I told them to run for their lives and get as far away as they could, and that they should forget about grow for now. But they are not like the type Ts, they can't move nearly as fast. Even if we manage to escape, a good number of them will still have to face that monster. As long as they all run off in different directions, the enemy won't be able to go after all of them. We just have to believe that we did everything we could to minimize our losses. That AI's face kind of looks like Parvati. It's a little unsettling. Oh, I'm sorry, you saved our lives, and I haven't even thanked you yet. Please allow me to introduce myself properly. Well, Saber here named me Sakura. I'm her master and Grow's Prime AI. Thank you for saving us. Hey, like I said, I'm a repair AI. I wasn't about to ignore an official request for aid. I only sent that because I couldn't think of anything else to do. I didn't expect anyone to actually come. Why did you? Well, as you can see, I'm already working with this assassin and their masters. How can I put this? I guess I want to do the best I can in the Holy Grail War. But I don't think that means I need to sever all my relationships with the other AIs. If anything, I'd prefer to strengthen them. So I suppose you could say I couldn't just ignore that call for help. Well, let me say it again then. Thank you for saving us. Never mind, thanks. We just did what anyone would. Now let me get a better look at you. Are you the one? No, I'm not sure. What do you think you are doing to Sakura? Get away from her now or I will kill you. You've got a great figure, but you are way too violent for my tastes. No, you are not the one either. It looks like neither of you is the woman I'm destined for. I don't know what you are talking about, but don't think we owe you anything just because you came to our rescue. Saber Medusa. That's fine, I can't speak for Berserker there, but having you owe us was never my intention. Anyway, I'm having more repair AIs head this way as we speak. Don't worry about the damaged grow girls, we will take good care of them. But where's a good place to do that? Should we just have them all gather here? No, it all depends on where Caster, that giant monster, heads to next. If it starts heading this way, we will need to run as quickly as we can. Hang on, attacking AIs in the defend area is prohibited, correct? No też o tym pomyślałem, może go tam ściągniemy. In which case we can simply move a little south from here into the central neutral area. That way at least we will not have to worry about the AIs coming to further harm while we treat them. I agree. That's why I told the Grow girls to escape to the central area if they could. Oh yeah, okay then, let's head there now and set up a field hospital in. Unfortunately, I can't recommend that. Who's there? Oh come on, you? Aren't you the Prime AI? Hi DX, what are you doing here? Then again, we are right next to the fence, so I guess it's no surprise you are nearby. Hold on, what did you mean by that? What is it you cannot recommend? Several things. I can't recommend that you gather a large group of Grow or Reaper AIs. I especially can't recommend that you do so in the Fend. Hold on, are you telling us we can't evacuate to the Fend? Why not? Doesn't the Fend have a neutrality rule to let it function as a safe haven in emergency situations like this? I was sure that just like the church is a neutral zone for the Holy Grail War participants, the Fend is supposed to be neutral for AIs. That is correct. It seems further elaboration will be necessary. At present, the Fend's AI neutrality rule is not in effect. The enormous entity came from Caster's familiars. The mass of those writhing creatures has invaded the Fend and is eating every type D in sight. Okej, to działa połowicznie na naszą korzyść. Połowicznie, bo nadal jesteśmy na dysadwantażu. Hehe. Section 6. Greedy worship for eating. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. The neutrality rule is currently not being followed. We believe there is probably some manner of bug afflicting the Master of Caster, that is, builds Prime AI's programming. Wow, gdybym miał pieniądz za każdym razem, kiedy Caster jest fucked up and crazy i wszyscy stwierdzają, że trzeba się go pozbyć. Czasami jest to berserker, ale tylko czasami. Caster's massive writhing fiend has been devouring every nearby AI it can get its tentacles on around coordinates 1750. Type Gs that escaped from Grow, Type Ds from the Fend who came to deal with it, other AIs who just happened to be in the area, all of them. We have an emergency on our hands. The central governing AI detected several servants gathered at these coordinates and so sent this unit here. So Rani 12 told you to come here, huh? Well, never mind that. What's the number of servants got to do with anything? The central governing AI has proposed a temporary ceasefire for the system Grail War. So Master and Servant pairs can work together to eliminate Caster, who is believed to be rampaging out of control. So I am calling for all servants present to assemble with their masters at the church. Saber, Berserker, Assassin, and Lancer. Got it. I think I've met him somewhere before. U samiuszkich stópek Love Heart Johanna statuły. Lancer, when did you get here? We are at the edge of our territory too. After we got our ingredients and left, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. I really wanted to just get to work on the ingredients and figure out how to best accentuate their flavors, but I decided I should come back here just to be sure. I think I smell another Indian god. Is that Vayu, the wind god? That's right, I'm Vayu's kid. While we are on the subject, my big bros, the son of Dharmaraja, and my younger brothers are the sons of Indra and the Ashvin, twin gods. I knew it, it was you, Bhima. Hey, Duryodhana, I didn't expect to run into you here. Bhima, son of Vayu, the wind god, do you know what this means? What this means, Marcisław? So you are Arjuna's older brother? You know Arjuna? Hell of a guy, isn't he? I'm proud to have him as a little brother. I'm sure he hasn't given you even the slightest bit of trouble, but I guess he might have made your life tougher sometimes by being a little too serious. True. Well, that's just the kind of guy he is. Don't pay him any heed. Oh, sorry, I assumed you were both allies. You are right. I mean, you wouldn't be alive right now if he considered you an enemy, so it just makes sense. One of the 5 Pandava brothers, Arjuna's older brother, and that is not all. According to legend, Bhima's strength was without equal and his biggest rival was... Come on, Duryodhana, don't glare at me like that. This isn't the time or the place, right? What did you just say? Good point. I don't know what kind of history you have with Lancer there, Berserker, but right now taking care of that monstrous caster and helping the AIs is much more important. So the governor wants us all to assemble at the church? Affirmative. I have also conveyed as much to Ryder, who is not currently present. This is an official administrative summons. Please comply to the fullest extent of your capabilities. Fine with me, come on, let's go. Well, I guess it makes sense to attack that thing from as many angles as possible, especially when spreading the work around means I can take it easy. I will go to the church, but there's no way in hell I'm going with him. There's no telling when he might stab me in the back. I'd never do something so cowardly. Why you've got a lot of nerve lying to our faces like that. Yikes, I've never seen Berserker go red with anger before. I guess he really does hate Lancer. I have no intention of befriending any of you either. As long as we show up, it doesn't matter how we get to the church, right? So Sakurai and I will get there our own way. Right. I only ask that you all make your way there as quickly as possible. Tell them, not me. We will probably be the first ones there. Oh, she just scooped her master up in her arms and leaped away. I've got to head back and fetch my master too. Still, I'm a child of the wind, of the god of wind. I might be bulky, but that sure doesn't make me slow. Let's go. Hey, wait for me. This is unexpected. At least now we have had an opportunity to see who all the other servants are though. Come on, let us head to the church while we continue to gather information. Chyba już wszystkich widzieliśmy. Siphon. Coping even. Well, someone's in a killing mood. You already know Lancer, right? Is this about him? Shut up, don't ask me about him. Of course I'm going to ask. How else am I going to get you to talk to me? That servant could end up being our enemy in this Holy Grail war, right? So obviously I want to know about him. If you are not willing to speak up yourself, we can tell Ayus all the information we have about him instead. Should any of that information turn out to be inaccurate or unflattering to you, well, I suppose you will just have to live with that. What? Wait, don't do that. You're obviously just going to spout some baseless lies that make it seem like I'm the bad guy or that what happened was all my fault or something. Ale było. So fine, I guess I can tell you a little bit about what went down. The first thing to know is that the 5 Pandava brothers were the sworn enemies of the 100 Princes, my family. But since we are all from the same kingdom, we all studied under the same martial arts master. Okay, so how did you end up becoming enemies? Why do you hate them so much? It largely comes down to a disagreement over the matter of succession. Each side insisted they were the rightful heirs to... Hey, shut it. There were plenty of reasons for the fallout. Fallout? Ultimately though, it happened because they were a bunch of delusional bastards who don't know their place. The end. Propos Fallout, w końcu skończyłem New Vegas. Było okej. I can't help but feel like there's a lot more to the story than you are letting on. Yeah, well, you are wrong. They were always like that. That's why my brothers and I were constantly fighting with them. And Bhima was the worst of the lot. Ever since we were kids, he was always the biggest and strongest guy around. Gods, I hate him. The only way I could fight back was relying on my wits, so I dragged him, tied him up, and threw him into the Ganges. Hop, tylko jak dotknął powierzchni, to od razu dostał z 10 staków poisona. W sumie dałoby się Ganges bardzo łatwo oczyścić. Wystarczy by go tylko zarybić karasiami. i w magiczny sposób całe gówno z rzeki by znikło. Utterly failed. But then, not only does the guy survive, he ends up in an underground world where a Serpent King gives him an unwritten elixir, so he comes back stronger than ever. O, to dokładnie to samo się dzieje w Shin Megami Tensei 1. Tylko przyjmujemy wtedy atomówkę na ryj. Can you believe the nerve of this guy? That is such crap. No, to przyszło prosto z Departamentu Mocy z Dupy. W skrócie DMD. Let's see, there was also that game of dice we played where I took them for absolutely everything they had. I have to thank Uncle Sakuni for helping make sure that went smoothly. Oh, and one time when I went out to the woods to point and laugh at those sad sacks who'd been banished and sent to live there, I ended up getting caught by the Gandharvas. Then I had to suffer the humiliation of having them come to my rescue. There, you see, now it should be abundantly clear how irredeemably evil they are. Can you blame me for not wanting to talk about them? No, you can't. Well, I guess I can see how that must have been pretty rough, especially for the other guys. There, are you satisfied? Then come on, we are almost to the church. Well, that was an abrupt end to the conversation. I suppose he really does not want to discuss the Great War. I wonder why not. Powinno być tak w nawiasie laughing. I can make an educated guess. From Duryodhana's perspective, Bhima is an especially loathsome rival. Little wonder that Duryodhana is not eager to revisit how he died in a duel with him. Oh, are we the last to arrive? Sorry it took us so long, but we had a lot of distance to cover. You're all here, then let's begin. Good day, everyone. It's good to see you all again. As the AI Holy Grail Wars overseer, I usually only meet with the participants in serious, unexpected situations. Unfortunately, we find ourselves in the middle of exactly such a situation now. I'd rather have stayed home if Lancer had let me. Mood. I think Saber's master said her name is Sergeira, not that I care. Something seems off, but I do not know what. What could it be? I believe Defense Prime AI has already told you what is occurring. Through a combination of his noble phantasm and his master's structural support program, Caster has become an enormous abomination. The abomination in question is a massive writhing fiend composed of his familiars. It does nothing but devour every AI in sight. It is completely ignoring Defense neutrality rule, which leads me to believe it is rampaging out of control. It's not clear how much sway its master's will has over its actions at present, But since his master is either unable or unwilling to stop it, our only choice is to punish him for this infraction. Pożyczając z nomenklatury maratonowskiej Higon Rampart. Rampart. Whatever. So I am declaring them both hazards which must be eliminated for the system Grail War to proceed as planned. Kinda late for that, isn't it? Swoją drogą, jak myślicie, maraton wyjdzie, czy Bungie do tego czasu wybuchnie od środka? Bo jeżeli wyjdzie, to będzie znowu taki kolejny przykład Night Raina, że ludzie mówią: nie no co ty, to wcale nie jest tak, że to jest tylko cloud chasing i tam to będzie prawdziwa gra, będzie dało się grać solo, jeżeli będziesz chciał. Pan reżyser tak powiedział i w ogóle, o, gra wyszła. Jak to tylko multiplayer? Nadal Maraton 2 to najlepsza gra Bungie chyba. Kinda late for that, isn't it? They've been running around butchering AI all this time and you haven't done anything so far. Drugą ich najlepszą grą nie wiem co by było. Halo 3? Może Reach? Dużo ludzi mówi, że ODST jest bardzo dobre, ale ODST jest tym pierwszym przykładem tego, jak wychodzi Halo. Zaczyna się od czegoś, co jest kompletnie aspulem, albo pojawiło się w jakiejś książce, której oczywiście, że nie czytałeś, bo po cholerę. I kończy się dość sporą lorową bombą, która i tak jest potem retkonowana. Halo. Managing AIs is a key part of this Holy Grail War. I was willing to tolerate their tactics as long as they did not affect the war itself. W ogóle zabawne, że Halo na początku miało być po prostu kolejnym maratonem. Chociaż nie do końca kolejnym maratonem, tylko bardziej alternatywnym wymiarem maratonu. But I can hardly ignore the rampant destruction in what is meant to be a neutral area. Suffice to say, they have crossed a line. Okay, so why do we have to clean up their mess? This isn't our fault. The fact is, only servants like yourselves are strong enough to stop another servant. One could say this world's entire armament supply currently revolves around you. But putting such spec-based reasons aside, I do understand why you would question your need to assist. So as the System Grail Wars overseer, I am prepared to offer a substantial reward for this operation. Oh, what reward? I am willing to share the spare command spells I have access to as the Overseer. I am sure this goes without saying, but these command spells consist of highly compressed raniment that has been customized for each master taking part in the System Grail War. All of this is to say that they will be very useful for you in future battles. Oh, that does sound good. Does that mean you are going to give them to everyone here who agrees to take part in this operation? No, that may give an unfair advantage to anyone who fails to meaningfully contribute in this battle. It may be difficult to be completely fair about distributing the rewards, but I will have the defender's observe and record as best they are able. So if one servant manages to accomplish something major in their own, they will get a reward. And if you decide to form a team and work together, that whole team will be rewarded. These kinds of decisions are part and parcel of a Holy Grail War. Well, I don't think that's an opponent any of us can defeat alone, so I say we all work together. I second that. I agree. There must still be lots of grow AIs in that area. I can't abandon them to die. Not me. I'm staying out of this. Whoa. I've given in some thought, but there's something else I need to focus on at the moment. And if you are all working together already, then you don't need my help. I'm sure you will manage on your own. Okej, dobra, to ja mam kolejny pomysł. To jak już załatwimy Castera, to wszyscy się gangujemy na Lancerze. Kto jest za? Kto jest przeciw? Okej. So you drag me all this way against my will and you are not even going to help? They asked us all to show up, so I did, but that doesn't mean I have to do everything else they say. There's no penalty for not going along with this, right? No, there isn't. While I am asking all of you for help, this is merely a request, not a demand. Then it should be fine. We just won't get any goodies ourselves. And since we are the only ones here getting to eat really delicious meals, I'd say that makes us even. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it kind of does, but... Well, I guess we'd probably just be in the way if we didn't really want to be there anyway, so... It's okay, Sergeira. Everyone has somewhere they belong, right? And we should be fine with everyone else agreeing to help. I can't wait to see what kind of yummy dishes Lancer comes up with. Once this is over, I really hope you will let me come and see what he did with my materials. Sure. It's a shame we could not get everyone to agree to help, but it's alright. I know this was a possible outcome. Now then, let me go over the information I think we'll need to resolve this problem. I believe that Caster's colossal writhing fiend is following an algorithm that constantly directs it to the most easily available source of raiment. If there are any AIs in its vicinity, it will go to them. If not, it will go to the closest location where it thinks it can find more. If two or more equally viable candidates exist, it will go where the raiment concentration is densest. It is currently located near North Defend, coordinates 1014, and since appearing in Grow, it has consistently moved south. Its current trajectory puts it on a path to central defend. It may even be headed towards this very church. Comparing the density data for type Gs and Ds, the most likely reason it came to defend from Grow is that defense type Ds didn't run away, which put defense population density above Grow's. This isn't your fault, Sakura. Defense just has much to blame for not handling that thing. More importantly, did you say it's headed for this church? If Caster is able to detect reanimate quantities, then it's possible he may be after the spare command spells I was planning to give to you. And that's in addition to the base reanimate being kept in this church, which is used to run the system itself. In fact, if he is currently a slave to his algorithm, it's probably just a matter of time until he finds his way here. Meaning you have a pretty clear idea of where that thing's going. Heh, then it's obvious what you need to do. Well then, Ryder and I are gonna bounce too. Huh? You are not going to fight with us? Nope, I don't see that in our future. You want to do this? You go right ahead. Well, see you around. Let's go, Ryder. Some sense of teamwork these guys have. They made so much for taking it easy on this one. Does this mean it's just us three then? This makes no sense. Something's definitely not right here. The Bima I know would never put anything above fighting. So does that mean that isn't actually Bima? Hey, we are still talking here, Berserker. I don't know why, but it looks like we are going to have to fight that thing with just 3 servants. So we need to come up with a plan. Now that we know the enemy's route, the most reasonable course of action would be to set up an ambush. However, our opponent is almost certainly much stronger now than he was when we fought him, so ideally we should have something of our own that also gives us an edge we lacked before. A bomb? A gun? The question is, what could that something be? Since this is an official request you are making in your capacity as Overseer, Rani 12, should you not also be offering some kind of official assistance to help us complete this request? Very well. I will provide you all with some raiment before your battle to be doled out at my discretion. Good. So unlike last time, we will have more resources to work with and the locational advantage to anticipate the enemy. And that is not all. We will also have you on our side this time, Saber. So you want me to work? Isn't that why you are still here? Oh fuck, ma rację. Please, Saber, I'm asking you too. I guess things have changed since I fought him in Grow. There are no Type Gs around here to worry about and no facilities I need to be careful with either. Having more raiment to work with this time should mean I can fight at full strength if I want to. But to be honest, I don't want you people seeing me fight at full strength. Otherwise we'd be showing our hand. You do get that, right, Sakura? Dobra, rozłożymy wokół ich fragmentu parawan. Jak nad Bałtykiem. I do, but I don't think we have a choice. We can't very well go back to Grow until we do something about Caster. That's all I want. I want to go back to the place I love and work peacefully alongside the other Type Gs like always. Fine, I will do it. But if I'm going to go all out, then you people had better pull your weight too. No slacking off like the ones who turned tail and ran. Honestly, I'd rather slack off too, but I guess that's just not realistic. Especially when our chief slacker, Mr. Berserker here, seems to have his head in the clouds. Someone's got to light a fire under his ass to make sure he pulls his weight. I can help with that. If your fire burns his ass, I will just fix it up good as new. But do you really think we can win, Saber? I can't say for sure until we try. But if we don't have to worry about collateral damage as much, then yeah, I think we can. From there, it will just come down to which of us is the more destructive monster. That thing or me. Hej, z bólem serca, ale trzeba na dzisiaj zatrzymać. O, jakie się ładnie oczka świecą tutaj. Ale ma głupią mordę. A propos głupiej mordy. Jest tu coś jeszcze nowego? A, są. Type G. Very cute, very nice. Dobra. Powtórkę z Fate Zero mamy na jutro. Tymczasem pozdro z fartem na razie i z Bogiem.